Activision has brought in a total of around $5.9 billion of revenue in microtransactions from Modern Warfare 2. That's enough to buy like 5 billion Arizona teas, an entire country, and I would even venture to say happiness. Some people purchase these operators and skins knowing the price is high, they just simply don't mind.
There's nothing wrong with the planet. The planet is fine. The people are fucked.
Others despise the cost of the bundles. Their existence themselves is like garlic to a vampire, stinging their eyeballs just looking at them like cutting onions or watching She-Hulk. The fact that Activision's constant priority is to implement new bundles comprised of minimum effort makes for a very controversial topic within the Call of Duty community. It isn't solely because of the cosmetics themselves, it's because we experience very delayed and lackluster response to game-breaking bugs. They seem to have no lapse in releasing new NFTs to shove in our faces. We all understand that at the end of the day, video gaming is a business, and studios strive to make their money, just like any other company. But that's not what we're focusing on in this video. The main point of today isn't to try and expose Activision for their greed or shine light on the nefarious ways of the industry. Been there, done that. It's to try and find some common ground between the two players mentioned earlier.
I don't want peace. I want problems, always.
Call of Duty is developed by a top-tier studio and is the best first-person shooter on the market right now. Feel free to debate that in the comments, but be real. It's the most sold game over and over year after year with really no competition to stand in its way. Because of this, they feel justified selling the game for $60, $70, $80. On one side, for those who have the money to spend, it's unfair that the community tries to bash them for spending their money how they want. They're over here living like Jeff Bezos, buying every bundles, popping up in the store, got all the tracers, flashy little skins and charms, out here looking like Soldier Boy circa 2007. And hey, I can't blame them. They work to earn that money, and if they want to spend it on game bundles, then they should be able to without scrutiny. I've seen arguments players have where they justify spending this additional money because of the amount of time they put into the game. And I mean, that makes sense. It's a tough spot because if they can financially afford it, then what's the problem? How can anyone tell them not to buy what they want on a game they spent their money on? On the other end, we have players who can afford the bundles but see the prices as far too steep and unreasonable. I am one of these people. I will personally buy a bundle on a very rare occasion. I do always buy the endowment packs, but those are pretty cheap and they go to a good cause.
Young people from all over the globe are joining up to fight for the future.
And occasionally I will splurge with something that is kind of amusing and catches my eye.
Smoke weed every day.
Even though I, like many others, do believe they're overpriced, and it's obvious the attention they put into these bundles is less than given to me by my biological father. There's many people who say the only way to fight back, like we're in some Snowpiercer reality, is to stop buying the bundles altogether, to essentially boycott them. But the thing is, that will never work because the people who are already consistently buying these packs don't see the problem in spending that money. I see plenty of people trying to shit on players who buy cosmetics, whether it be in YouTube comments, Reddit, or in-game chat. And I guess what I'm really getting at is, shouldn't we all just get along?
I don't like soft ass shit.
I don't personally care about the prices being so high because I don't really get hyped up about skins. I can't even see the operator I'm playing as, so the skin doesn't really matter to me. Camos, I'm typically, more tempted to buy, but I'm more than happy with the base and event camos. Let me know your guys' thoughts on this whole debacle below. Do you guys want to buy the bundles but don't because of the price? Or do you say YOLO? I'm buying this shit, I don't even care. If you want to help the channel get to its goal of 800 subs before Modern Warfare 3 releases, then feel free to subscribe, and if you do, let me know in the comments below so I can personally thank you for supporting me. I'm Scotty for Prez, be well, and I'll see you next time. Deuces.